So I don't know that I've seen Bard play. We played doubles together. But I don't know that I've seen him play singles in a competitive match yet.
He is, we'll call him a patient player.
Yes, that's what I gathered from doubles. We're both patient, and it was a bad team chemistry for that reason.
We were talking about risk taking. He likes to put himself in the most advantageous spot, and will try and take advantage of that. He won't take risks from it.
Right.
He's got a good little chain there. Wasn't able to fully work it out. I don't know what Bo's DI is like.
So Bo in Port 4, by the way, he's known for being in Port 4. He went Pika.
Yeah. He knew the Kirby was coming. A lot of Falcons don't like that matchup. Zero apparently does, though. Made it work. So Bard's racked up a lot of percentage. Just needs to close out the stock. Bo's got him at a good kill percent too. But if he's a fresh Pika, it's going to be hard for him to pick up those combos that makes Pika so good in this matchup. Quick little up air to back air, stuff like that. Interesting trade. Bard does not have any jumps. Bo takes the first stock. He's just going to play it safe on top plat.
So that's Bo in Port 4 there. If you guys are watching, Bo in Port 4, not Chronic.
Oh.
It's listed as Chronic.
Oh, interesting little tactic from Bard. I like that. He really just ran up and pushed the nair. Because, again, we were talking earlier about Pika's hitboxes, or his startup time on, like, back air. You see a Kirby running like that, and you think, all right, I can jump aerial. But, like, it's got slow startup, and Kirby's nair comes out so quickly. So it's very easy to mistime it and for Kirby to just whack you with it.
Knackle does that a lot. He loves the neutral. I feel like that probably played a big part in your matchup at Gommel.
Yeah, he's very good against Pika. Hard to deal with. Ooh, Bo's got him off stage. And he's low, too. The S-Smash is not what you want to go for, though. There's very little reward for S-Smashing a Kirby. Because down tilt is just as effective, even more effective.
Pika's down tilt?
Yeah, down tilt, F tilt. Even down smash in some situations, but F smash just not worth it.
So Bard looked like he took basically all of the jumps that Kirby has, and I don't know that Knackle does that. I think, and that's the primary experience that Bo has against Kirby's. So I think he timed that F smash for a Knackle style return. Yeah. Instead, he got a Bard style return, and Bard was able to kind of outweigh
That's the
there.
tricky thing. If Kirby, similar to Puff, if they can keep their jumps by the time they get to the ledge, you can kind of float around some things. The difference is Kirby can't save his jumps like Puff can with Pound, but Kirby has much better hitboxes to contest Pika at the ledge, like forward air and back air, so it's much harder to... Oh, he caught him with that. I know Bard was trying to float back a bit, but it reached just far enough.
All right, so we're at even stocks, even percentage here.
Yeah, you can't just fall into up tilt like that. Bard's going to be ready for that every time. Ooh, all right. He did a good job of pulling back on that up B, otherwise he's just going to eat it down there. I'd like to see if you catch him on shield like that near the ledge, you got a down air on the left side of it to push him, shield pressure him into the center of the side.
So that they don't fall off and get some neutral air, for example.
Yeah. Got the grab. That's a stock. Bard up almost a full stock here.
Yeah.
But Bo's looked really solid the whole time. I mean, he had a great tournament at Hitstun 5, but we hadn't seen his Pika at that point.
That's right.
He
hadn't seen his Pika at that point.
7-8 months later, he's worked up a pretty solid secondary.
I would call this a tertiary, honestly.
A tertiary?
Yeah. I would say Fox is probably a secondary at this point, competitive-wise.
All right, a little fight on the top plat. Bard manages to get out of it with a little bit of percentage racked on. Great fastfall forward air. Nice combo. All right. Bo went a little too close to the stage there. Very risky. one of the advantages of Pika is that you can up B further away, make it back. He throws out that nair, very risky. Bard not punishing it. He's liking where he's at right now. He's got a solid advantage. He just needs one solid hit. Solid hit. Grab.
Oh, he could have gotten the grab, right?
That was a great roll, though. As Bo improves, you'll see him up B in that situation, which is a little safer. But the roll worked just as well. Shield jump's another good option, too.
Pika has a lot of options in that situation.
Bard gets the down air, grab. Perfect positioning with the top plat.
All right, so let's see if Bo sticks Pika. I'm not sure. If I were Bo, I don't know that I would stick Pika after that.
It seemed like a close game, but it did end in a 2-stop.
I think Bard kind of started figuring out Bo's Pika, and
I mean Bard's a very smart player. It seems that way with the. I mean, you have to be to be a Kirby man. You have to have that, that next level of mental game. You think players like Revan, Horby, and Bard, smart dudes.
Oh, he was thinking about going Falcon. You saw him floating between the two.
Yeah, and I don't know how Bard does against Falcon. I know typically Kirby players are not as strong against Falcon as they could be. It's just like the matchup is. They're used to the people running into up tilts and whatnot. But I feel like Bo's
not the down tilt.
Yeah, Bo's not at the level yet where I think he'd make the Falcon Kirby matchup work. But we won't get to see. He's starting off really well with the Pika though, counting on his own adjustment. Oh, interesting roll. I don't know if that's what Bard wanted.
So would a Pika normally actually run off ledge there and do like a U-air? He kind of stopped right at the edge. What would you have done in that situation? Could you get up a U-air?
I don't know. I like to, for the most part, I like to play it safe on the ledge and try and contest them there. I don't like to go off unless I've already gotten a hit. Double up B. All right. It's where everyone goes crazy, but that's standard.
It's standard
for the T-Lock crowd watching. Be excited. That's fine. Oh, all right. I guess good DI from Bo to get out of that. See, he's going too far out there. This could be rough. Oh. Ooh.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to jab block him there. Just keep him in shield. For the CPU strats.
Good coverage there by the down smash.
Down smash on plats is hard. to not drop through. I'm not a tech guy, but it's a little difficult. Yeah, he jumped there without throwing out any aerial. It's going to get punished every time. You want to throw an up air, grab ledge, and then maybe jump up B into center stage. Because Kirby can't chase the up B into the middle of the stage. It's one of the dangers of playing Kirby against anyone is being how slow you are. So if you give them any opportunity to get to the center of the stage, you won't be able to punish them.
So that was a moment a little bit ago where Bard went double U-air, up tilt, and immediately jumped and started doing something else. So I think that's one of those situations where he's trying to condition Bo to thinking he was going to keep going U-tilt, and then he kind of baited him with it, right?
Yeah. Bard's got some surprisingly quick movement. I think he's been working on that. It's tricky. He's managed to stay at high %, and this is where it becomes a little bit tougher for Pika, because if he gets an up air or an up tilt, it's going to push Kirby out of range. So Bard's doing really well to stick around. Yeah, get a back air and you're dead. But I think Bard could have maybe gone to ledge to protect himself from the invincibility. It's really hard as Kirby to avoid invincibility. I know Revan likes to float up to the top and maybe take one up air. Great dash attack.
Oh, and also for those viewing, this is a D1 match, not a D2 match. It's a little hard to keep track of, I know, but this is a D1 match.
Yeah, it still says ChronicMexican. So.
Yeah.
You know, Dark Horse isn't running the stream, so. All right, you got a nice F smash. He's still alive. Great up B. It's just short to the ledge. The second one wasn't that as good. Needs the up B out of the pressure in that situation.
That was just under the percentage needed, right? What percentage do they need?
On the bottom, it's I always forget if it's I think it's 107. It's either 109 or 107. I think it might be. I don't know how I always forget the percentage. And Bard, yeah, closing it out. Didn't get to see the Bow Falcon, but his peak is pretty solid. I do think one of the next steps for him,
for Bow?
Combo game and up B out of shield pressure.
Yeah.
You should work on those. But definitely to go toe-to-toe with Bard, it's a solid first showing for that. Pika.
Honestly, I think I asked him after Cruise, and he said he's only been playing Pika for 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, then that was really good. Some guys can just do that, can just, you know, swap to another